Hey, wow, the screen is freaking out. It's a stream. I finally remembered to turn my camera on, and now the Elgato's not gonna play nice. 1 second. Where is it? You deactivate, reactivate. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Hi, it's a stream. How's it going, Star Nerf? How's it going, everybody? We're back in the long dark. We've got radio towers to get. Back to the bear, indeed. What else is going on in my journal? Mystery Lake supply caches, but I know where all the ones I have found are. So, or I have found all of the ones that I know where they are. That's it. Hey Memo, how's it going? How's Tricks? Da 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 da. Okay. So all of the towers that I want are gonna be in the muskeg, I think. And I think I'm gonna have to fight the bear thrice. Once at each tower. Got my big bear spear. Got my rifle. Got my flare gun. I've got way too much gear. Just by default. How are we looking on all my stats? Pretty good. Let's go ahead and have a cup of coffee for the morning. Most of a cup of coffee. Finish off last night's coffee. That's what we're doing. Oh, we have deerskin pants now, right? Got those. So that's fun. Hydration complete. Fizzy. Alright, we're here. You did redeem a hydrate. I don't know why that system doesn't display like it's supposed to. I wonder if there's a way for me to force it to display on that monitor. We'll see. Either way, here we are. Back in Great Bear. Working our way. Heading to Forlorn Muskeg to steal some radio parts. So that when the Aurora happens, we can listen to some sweet jams. Green screen hydration. Taste the void. Yeah, I'll be moving on to pink and yellow hydration next. But I just happened to have a lime seltzer out. Ooh. Alright. Had to do a little bit of a off-mic burp there. That seltzer was quite fizzy. Alright. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. What am I carrying that weighs so much? I mean, obviously the rifle, which I could stand to do some repairing on, TBH. Lantern. I have so much lantern fuel, I should just make sure I'm using it. Dancing bear. Why does the term dancing bear trip something in my mind? Nope. Like a GIF or something. Camp office! We're here! And away we go! Memes. Hey look, my footprints from yesterday. When I came through here to rescue a man in a cabin. Something something Simpsons. Simpsons did it. Mm-hmm. Just walk back through my own footsteps. That way the bear won't know whether I'm coming or going. Jocelyn, hello. How's it going? I have a cat hair or something in my mouth. Ah. Yeah. Declan, howdy. How are you? You liked the stream? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. People hitting the buttons means more people are likely to see the stream, which means more people are likely to follow the channel, which means the channel is more likely to grow. So I really appreciate that. Ah, my nose, itchy. Yeah. Cat hair in my mouth. Partner? Okay. I need to do something about this. Yeah. How is there still a cat hair in my mouth? Alright. I'm going nuclear on this. And by that, I mean, it's time for some seltzer. This is a thing I do sometimes. Fizzy. Fizz o'clock. I actually forget what I used to call that. I haven't done that in a hot second. Fizz o'clock sounds good though. Seltzer ASMR, that's what it was. Thank you, Starnerf. You're like a stream historian, Starnerf. You're here for them, and you remember things, and I appreciate that. So this game is The Long Dark. It is a survival. I hesitate to call it a survival crafting game, but that's the closest sort of genre. It's a survival game where you are trying to survive on a mostly abandoned northeastern Canadian island after an apocalypse that knocked out all of the electronics in the area. Right now we're playing the story mode, which has some additional nuances, but yeah, that's the basic gist. As it stands right now, because we're in the story mode, we have some goals, and the goal at the moment is to harvest parts from these 3 radio towers in order to repair a radio, because sometimes the electronics work when there's a crazy aurora borealis in the sky. It is on PC right now. Like, I'm playing it on PC. It is also available on Xbox. I'm not sure if it came to any other consoles. I think it might have been PC and Xbox exclusive because it was part of the Xbox, like, early access game program, whatever that was called. I used to know these things. Man. It's like brain is like a leaky sieve these days. As opposed to those famously watertight sieves. Look. Okay, I think the cleanest way to do this is gonna be Oh god, there is no way that doesn't suck. I'm not sure I understand the question the way it's phrased, Declan. I'm playing on a 1440p computer monitor, but the game is running on my desktop PC, which is off to my right here. Yeah, I'm more porous than normal Civ. Yeah, I think we hit this one, and then we go all the way around, so that when we finish that one, we're closest to the exit. That feels correct to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's on Steam, if that helps. I'm kind of doing that. I'm gonna do this one first because it's the only one that's up north. Then I'm gonna come all the way down to this one, which is the hardest one to get. But then I only have to come across the base here. I don't have to cross this with ice that can break. And then when I finish this one, I'll be able to leave. I think that's the cleanest way to do it. And I'm gonna have to deal with wolves and bears and making sure I stay fed. Okay. Breakfast of Champions. No cougar in the story mode, thank goodness. The cougar, as far as I know, not even any moose in the story mode, which can also kill me. That being said, I do still wish there were moose, because I would love a moose hide satchel. But here we are. I'm also just gonna throw this out there because I have to live under the assumption that some of y'all who are over on YouTube have been kind enough to hit the little subscribe button. So I'm gonna do a button press out of faith. Everybody who's new,
welcome to the think tank.
That's for you. Yep, just like in real life, cannot make satchels out of anything but moose hide. No, I assume deer hide or wolf hide satchels don't have the magical property of making things lighter. Everyone knows that moose hides make the things inside of them lighter. Otherwise, how would moose be able to move? They're so big. It's science. Yeah, their legs are basically sticks. What have I done? Straight ahead, okay. Whoa. Okay. Game has decided it's foggy. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen so abruptly in this game. That was weird. Fog loaded. Doo 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 doo. All right. And we're walking, and we're walking. My audio's out of sync. How did I just now realize that? 1 second. That's better. Normally, we catch that faster. That was weird. Yeah, I guess that's a good point, Starter. If when it's happened in the past, it's like half a second out. That was much closer to being in sync. The way I catch it these days is I look over, and if I look over and see myself turning, then I know I'm not synced properly. Oh, yeah. No. I am straight up physically incapable of doing a flip. On a trampoline, probably, but not, no. Microphone. Oh, no, the microphone's here. What could be up top? Huh. We'll do that. See if that makes it cleaner. Oh! This cord. I see. It was, in fact, a cord. Good catch. All right. But yeah, to finish answering that previous question, I'm fairly certain my 37-year-old form would crack in half and crumple into dust if I tried to do a flip. I am not as young as I once was, and even in my 20s, I couldn't do a flip. Though, I am more fit now than I was a few years ago, so... I've got that going for me. Oh, now there's the top of the green screen. There we go. Couldn't see that because I had the source selected, and the red outline was too thick. The pixels were covering it. Okay, that's better. We're still trekking. Alright, let's go ahead and get the bear spear out. And I need to remember that using this uses stamina. Okay. That worked the other day.
Need some first aid.
Okay, use that. Use that. Use that. Use that. Okay. Alright, none of my clothes got ruined. So that's good. Okay. And yeah, I don't know if that was just a timing thing or what. Alright. I'm not taking any more wolf-based chances. Aha!
I could use this.
Got there. See? This is why we check things.
Hope I can still eat this.
I'm sure you can. In fact, let's check. Would really suck for this to be the moment I got food poisoning. Okay, we're good. Let's eat half a jar of peanut butter. Okay. So, this is the radio tower. Got the transponder parts. Good, good. Search the containers.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Some chup chips. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take these shoes because I can harvest them for leather. Which I can use to repair my other shoes. It's all coming together. Okay. Whew. We'll need a place to hole up for the night. I think... God. Of course. Well, at least it's just the ankle. Alright. Alright, I need to make sure that I have a little bit of everything locked onto the menu. Okay. This is a weird overcooked mod. How's it going, Egum? Also a weird game for me to be playing on a Tuesday, but here we are. It's Wednesday, it's not Tuesday. God, I'm so tired. My whole everything is messed up. Like, let me run you through, because I had the vacation, then I had jury duty, then I had a weird short week at work. And now this week I've had a couple of doctor's appointments, and I have a thing going on tomorrow night, which, to your point, Starnerf, is why I'm streaming on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday. So, it's like... I just want my life to go back to normal. Deep breaths. At least I am playing the long dark. Hate that. Hate that I decided to do that. That was a bad idea. I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay, I'm taking risks I shouldn't be taking. Getting cocky. And there aren't any indoor areas on this map. E1, M1. I don't know. I don't know. Doom music, okay. Cool. Dun 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 dun. Nope, that's Cowboy Bebop. Well, now Tank is stuck in my head. So, here we are. You know, I gotta say, with the benefit of hindsight, the live-action Cowboy Bebop wasn't bad. Like, it was no masterpiece, but I had a good time with it. And I wish it had continued. I've definitely fallen in icy water around here and had to hole up on the side of this mountain, naked, huddled up next to a fire. Like, that's a very clear memory I have. Never got around to watching it before you canceled Netflix. Fair. I am also Flixless in these days. Flixless in Fleaddle. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. And we're walking. There's my radio tower. I think Fleaddle sounds itchy. Yeah, I believe that Dropout is the only streaming service I actively pay for as its own thing. I get a couple of other ones as freebies through other services that I do continue to pay for. But Dropout is the only one I think. Oh, and I do pay for YouTube Premium because I am a lazy person who doesn't want to bother setting up a pie hole. And as a result, I watch. I do this to not deal with ads because I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. I might still have a 1-year subscription to Nebula. I do most of my, most but not all of my YouTube watching on my phone, and we are the terrible kind of people who have a smart TV. So. Because I know that there are phone apps that would work as well. Okay, I need to be over there. Hey, O'Connell. Yes, that deer did run towards and past me to get away from me. And now it's grazing on the ice. It not perfect system. Okay, so... Am I going to be able to use this to get up there? I don't think I am. I may have just wasted a bunch of energy. Yeah. Okay, well. Here we are. It is becoming night. I am almost more scared that I have not seen the bear outside of cutscenes. Like, I remember having to do bear struggles with the spear. And yet... Oh, this is where I fell in the ice. I tried to skirt alongside that. Oh, it's all coming back to me. Oh, it's all coming back to me and I hate it. Okay. There's definitely thin ice in this area. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Ah. Yep. To be fair, that is why I saved. Okay. Oh, I only fell down into my up to my waist. So I'm still warming up because my clothes are that good and the weather's decent. Okay, let me find something worth something to set this fire up next to. Yeah, let's do it here. I've only got books on me? I guess I didn't bring any firewood. Interesting.
Looks like it worked.
Okay, how much? 18 minutes? How long will this take me to break down? 10. Okay. Oh, I have coal, but I couldn't have used that to start the fire. That makes sense. Okay, let's get this. Man, it's like that situation I was actively describing just a few minutes ago. 3 hours on the fire. Takes 12 minutes per clean. So I can do a good bit of gun cleaning while we're here. If only I had some hand pies. Then I could have extra energy at the cost of a headache. Let's go ahead and warm up. A cup of coffee. Chug it down. Excellent. Clothes are drying off. Take an hour 16 to try that repair. There's 2 hours on the fire. Ah, boots are happy. I like happy boots. There is still 50 minutes on the fire. Alright, let's go step away from the fire and get some sticks. Too dark? Okay, never mind then. I don't really need the fire anymore, so let's go for a walk. Okay. Spoopy. Why? Why is there no good way? Do I really need to go all the way back up and around? That is so annoying. Okay. I'll do it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. I would love, 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 love. Yep. I think if I can't see it... Oh, fucking... from the edge of my lamp, then there's a good chance it will break under me. I think that's the world I have to live in. Or at least that it will get crackly under me. I can't guarantee it will break, but... Okay. These seem like the nearest 2 points. I'm gonna sprint it. Hey, funny American. I try to be a funny American too. Nope, it's gonna break. Yep. I'm gonna load on this one.
So,
Oh, should I? I don't know if I need to. God, it set me all the way back there. Yeah, I'm gonna load, because that one's just silly. I knew it was gonna happen. So this game is The Long Dark. It is a survival game set in an mostly abandoned island off the northeast coast of Canada called Great Bear Island. You play right now a pilot who was flying his ex-wife, who is a doctor somewhere, to help some people on this remote island, when an aurora borealis hit and knocked out your entire plane, and it turns out all electronics. End of sentence. You were separated in the crash. You're trying to find her. And all the while you have to survive in a Canadian winter. I don't remember how the ice mechanics work in this game. I thought... I think it's like a chance per second sort of deal. But I'm not 100% sure. Is it fun? It is one of my favorite video games of all time. It is the first game I streamed almost 10 years ago. And I continue to come back to it. They just released the final episode of the story mode this month. And I am playing back through the entire thing before I play the final episode to remind myself. I would say yes, it is fun. It can be brutally hard. The difficulty in the story mode isn't too bad. I mean, you can set it harder, but I'm playing on, like, normal. But I really enjoy it. Nice. Yeah, I recommend it. I would say an analog to it that you might have, like, I feel like more people have played is Green Hell, but Green Hell is much more survival crafty than this. This is like survival explory. And yes, an aurora borealis at that time of day and in this part of the country, localized entirely within Great Bear Island, not actually entirely within the plain. Look at how many cattails there are. Real smorgasbord right there. All right. I think I can make this one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Progress. We got wolves over there. I'm all turned around. I'm gonna make my way down to the homestead here, though. This is, I think, the Spence family farmstead or homestead. Am I into fast-paced shooters? Oh, man. Back in the day, I played a good bit of Halo. I've never really been a COD guy. What other... I feel like there's got to be other shooters that I've been into. But I suddenly can't remember any of them. I did play Overwatch for a while, yeah. I did the team shooter thing. Back when, I think, basically everyone was playing Overwatch. Ooh, rifle ammo. Don't mind if I do. Ultra kill. That sounds familiar. I bought Apex, but I bought Apex and played it a little bit. But I was bad at it, basically. Military coat. I wonder if that's better than... And that's probably better than Max jacket when it's fully repaired. Oh, it's definitely going to be better than this. Yeah. It's heavy, though. A whole extra kilogram? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Could end up being useful.
An emergency stim could end up being useful. I agree. Anything useful down in here? Energy bar. I'll take it. Alright, we've got good clothes. In fact, I think that military jacket is just better right now already, even though it's at a lower condition. So we're going to wear that. I would do lightweight, but we're about to do sleep, and you want to make sure you have all of the energy you can. So when you sleep, it won't automatically wake you up if you get too cold. You will just freeze to death. So, pro tip, when you're trying to survive in the Canadian North post-apocalypse, don't freeze to death. I know.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
I'm on the cutting edge here. Real bold statements, hot takes. Eat everything you find as soon as you find it, or something. Go ahead and sleep for 3 more hours. There we go. That's the daytime I like to see. I could have started this up and... Oh, gauntlets. Those are heavy. I'll leave those for now. What was in here? Scrap metal. Okay. Let's search this. Yeah. I left the hammer in there. Since you need to use hammers at forges, I figure just leave hammer by forge. I don't think I'll need to forge anything. Alright. Well, thank you, Funny American. Thank you for the sub. You get a button press.
Welcome to the think tank.
And hopefully we'll see you around. Have a good one. Ah, nose itch so bad. Okay. You know, I bet if I were to go back and find the VODs of me playing through the story mode the first time, which I'm not even sure they exist, I bet I fell through the ice, had to warm up on that mountain, and then had to walk all the way back around to get to the farmstead. I bet I did the exact same thing. Because I never respect the ice. And I never bother to look up how the ice works. So I keep ending up in this situation. I'm sailing away. You want to know what's going to be really fun? Putting Howard back together and looking at that code and trying to figure out what the hell I did. And also trying to,
Holy shit.
Okay.
This time I'm ready for you. Come on, you big bastard.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, trying to go through whatever I did. Come here. Can you just leave, please? I just...
I can still feel my face. Which means
Okay.
dead. Onward.
Weak Ice starts a 5-second timer. Okay, well now I know. Whew! Bear poked. Alright, the crampons extend that time. Okay, well I don't think you can get or make crampons in the story mode, so... Such is life. Knowing that it's 5 seconds, I would bet there are areas that, if you're overburdened, take more than that to sprint, and if you are normally burdened, take like 4.5 seconds to sprint if you know the optimum path. At least that's how I would have designed this area. Oh, I am really excited for one of the upgrades to Howard that I'm gonna order the parts for on the next on my next like electronics order. I have mentally codified and designed a way to make the wiring harness for all of his servos better. And it involves using two RS-25 connectors? The big old printer connectors. You can buy those now with screw-in terminals for each pin. And so I can run 8 servos through each one. In theory. DB25, that's the one. I don't know where I got RS from. But yeah, I can run 8 servos on a single cable, essentially. Oh, RS-25 is a space shuttle engine, and RS is the serial protocol designator. Okay. Wow. So I crossed a bunch of wires mentally there, but it all seems to have worked out. So yeah. I'm gonna order a couple of male and a couple of female connectors for that with the screw-in terminals, and essentially use them as really clean extension cables, so that I only have to have 2 cables actually coming off of the Howard assembly. And I think, if my math is right, I'll essentially be able to have 1 cable for the eyes and 1 cable for everything else. Because the eyes definitely use 8 servos. Because it's 4 per eye. So it would be really clean to have a set of plugs for the eyes and a set of plugs for everything else. So I'm looking forward to that, conceptually. I need to redesign the upper mouth plate. Fuck. I just had a thought about the way it's designed and how, if I'm gonna be able to take the eyes on and off, there's an adjustment I need to be able to make. Especially if the eyes have their own cables, then being able to take that whole assembly out to modify it in one go would be really convenient. And to do that, I need to change the way it's screwed in. And to change the way it's screwed in, I need to redesign the top mouth plate. Howard's gonna be, like... Yeah, good thing I bought that fancy new printer. You're not wrong. Howard is such an interesting thing. I need to figure out how to design his head shell now, which is the really annoying part. Now that I've sort of reprinted, redesigned, reprinted all of his hardware, using a more precise printer. Now I need to figure out his feltware. Because I want to try to keep his head shape as similar as possible. So, we'll see how that goes. Also, it has taken tremendous amounts of willpower not to feature creep into giving him animatronic arms. Like, I need to get the puppet puppeting before I start adding features. Arf, 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 arf. 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 Okay, I don't like the random autosave there. Doesn't fill me with confidence. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a path up the back here that's just kind of hidden. Whew. I was putting Howard together the other night. I think I showed this on stream, but I was putting Howard together and had I was tightening down one of the base pieces and it just snapped in half. So I went to reprint it in a different orientation so the layer lines were better. And it started to droop in the printer, but at such a slow speed that the print never failed. It just looked like it did like a cartoon stretch. It was super weird. I still have the failed part around here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure I showed it off on stream. Can't believe the bear came through here and knocked down all these trees. He hates these trees. Oh, look, a radio tower. Let's go see about this radio tower. Bunny Rabbit. Good job, Bunny Rabbit. Rabbit. I'm in a mood today. Alright. We got tree branches. We got knives. We got sharp sticks.
Not this again.
Okay. Come on. One. Yeah, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old bear? Two. They don't appear to. Which is not hyper realistic, but
That bear has an uncanny sense of timing.
that's what we like to call lamp shading. Parts transponded. Let's see what was in that bear's backpack.
Hope I can still eat this.
Some more peanut butter. Nice. Okay. Yep. I do remember being told that if you want to make friends with a bear, just slather your skull in peanut butter. Let's do a stupid thing. You know, the thing is, I actually think in real life, something akin to that might have worked. All right. And I think that was shallow enough that, were I so inclined in real life, I could have, like, skidded down that. Okay, it looks like maybe it did hurt me or no, wait, I just took a sprain. So no, the bear struggles do not seem to hurt you as long as you brace the spear in time. And I have click and hold to fight back as my setting because I value my bones and the ligaments and joints and such that make them work. Okay. Is there fog? All right. Honestly, reasonably uneventful. I don't know how I keep ending up with more weight. The only thing I remember picking up is a jar of peanut butter and some radio parts. Yeah, these probably have weight. Also, the heavy jacket I'm wearing now, I guess, is probably affecting that a little bit. This number is higher than I expect it to be, Husk. I mean, like, in life, yes, I am just getting tired, but, no, I'm not below 50% tired yet, so that doesn't get me. unrelated, based on purely anecdotal evidence of things I am seeing in my local area, I think I might have actually been ahead of the curve for once on a male appearance situation, in that I am now seeing more mustaches. That might be because I'm more attuned to mustaches thanks to my own. But I like to believe that by obsessing over Ted Lasso, I got out ahead of the curve. Yes, I've connected to the mustache signal. I'm on the mustache resonance now. Okay, this is how I end up in a bear cave. Okay, I knew I remembered a cave. Yeah, way to get snuck up on by a bear, Mac. On the bright side, I'm no longer at risk of a sprain.
Where am I?
Take a guess, buddy.
Holy shit. The bear, it's right there. Damn. Where the hell's that spear?
Okay. Climb louder, Mac. Okay. You can't drop saves in here. Hey, Carter. Welcome back. Hey there, bear friend.
If I don't keep my distance, I'm done. Gotta find that spear.
Okay. This is tense. Okay. Mac.
Can't let him near me.
Well, that's awkward. Okay. Well, I think I need to go over there, which is unfortunate. You know, because that's where the bear is. And I can only do so much sneak. Okay. Ooh.
I think I can use this.
The lights came, we had to leave. We thought you might stop here on your old trail, but we couldn't wait. The hunting's good. Should be even better. If you find this, rest a while. We'll be waiting on the coast. Okay. So, I've got bandages, antiseptic, and painkillers right now.
Have to stay back.
Good call, Starnerf. I can feed the bear's painkiller addiction. Nope. I mean, it's definitely smarter than the average bear. I don't think there's any question about that. There's my spear.
There it is. The spear. Somehow I gotta grab it. That'll even the odds.
Okay. I know I need to get into that. little hole there, which I'm only going to be able to do when the bear's AI figures out what direction it wants to walk in. I'm literally controlling the bear's AI based on where I am on this cliff. That's super weird. Like, it was moving in turn with my mouse. Just gonna hang out here on this ledge for a second, because I have no other choice. I have put myself in a situation where I can't get back up. So I have to wait until it's relatively safe to come down. Idiot. Oh, got myself back up. That's something. Oh my god. This is never gonna work, but...
Gotcha.
Okay. That should not have worked. Spear. Come on. Spear. Come at me, Broseph. Ah, what? Absolute bullshit.
Faint.
Where's the spear? Okay.
I'm sorry. Such a majestic creature. I didn't want to kill you. But this new world will make murderers of us all.
Alright.
Mackenzie. The bear is dead.
Alright. We did it. And now it's an Aurora.
Good. You're up. And just in time. What happened? You passed out. I let you rest since I needed time to fix the radio. And what did I tell you? Those transponder parts did the trick. They were perfect. You did good, Mackenzie. You did good.
We did good.
Strength looks like it might be sufficient, but who knows how long it'll last with this unpredictable aurora in the sky. Okay. So can we call Perseverance Mills? I've already set the frequency. Just toggle the call button and cross your fingers. Here goes nothing. Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation.
Hello? What do you mean quarantine?
Yeah, what do you mean quarantine?
Is there a doctor with you?
We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
Can you... Damn it! No! Damn it! I'm sorry, Jeremiah. That was my only chance. Only chance for what? You need to find your lady friend. I need to reach someone too. That was my only chance. Well, we can find another radio. Or repair this one. Get new parts. No. There's only one way now. You need to do it.
Okay.
Me? Need to do what? You need to take my message. You need to deliver it for me. It's important. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie. It'll be weeks before I can travel that far. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie.
Hey, we've both been attacked by a bear
Take it easy.
this week, my dude.
Understand. You don't understand what's coming, Mackenzie. You have to take my message.
Okay.
None of the rest of it matters. Okay,
Fine.
Jeremiah. I'll take your message.
Sheesh.
It's only a little detour for you. On the way to Perseverance Mills. A little detour that can change a lot. Maybe everything.
Okay. I'm into it.
I'm listening. Go through Carter. You'll need to get the old elevator system working. With the Aurora, it just might work. Go through Carter, the lower part of the dam. Look out for... Yeah, I know. Unstable. Right. Through Carter, out the other side. You'll find your way to Signal Hill. Old weather service
There
radio
we go.
there. More powerful than my shortwave. You should be able to reach them.
Okay.
Reach who? I'll give you the frequency. Ask for Atwood. Atwood. Got it. What's the message? Wintermute. Wintermute? Yeah. Just that. Atwood will know what it means. Once you've done that, keep following the road north and you'll eventually get to Perseverance Mills.
Okay.
You'll start seeing the signs a few days walk out. Oh. Okay. Got it. And what will you do?
A couple more days to recover, and then something else I gotta do.
You're in no state to...
Relax, Mackenzie. It's a short trip, but one I gotta take. And with the old bear out of the picture, I may have half a chance now. Thanks to you.
Okay.
Well, don't make all my hard work keeping you alive be for nothing.
Good luck finding your lady, Mackenzie. I hope she's okay. This upside down.
Tacos are 2 for 1 on Tuesdays. No double coupons. I like it. It's a good message, Husk.
Thanks. She's out there somewhere. And she's a strong one. She'll make it. And I'll find her again. In Perseverance Mills.
Don't forget about Atwood.
Take care of yourself, Jeremiah.
All right.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Oh, the door's locked? Well, shit. Okay, never mind. It gave me everything that I had in his house. Items from Jeremiah's cabin have been returned to you. Yes, yes, they have. That being said, I definitely don't need to carry everything, so... I think I can just leave these behind. Definitely want those stems. Ah, my cowl. Both of my hats got ruined. That's annoying. One second. Oh, and my gloves. There was a cry of pain, so I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. It's cold out right now. On my, well, no wonder my everything is busted up. All right, let me see what I can drop. Drop. Honestly, drop. Okay. Tools wise, drop the marine flare. Drop most of these cans. Let's just keep 2 good sewing kits. Keep that. That's good. Makes a good improvised knife. Alright, let's keep the real knife. Get rid of this torch. Go down to 2 liters of water. God, they're so calorie dense, though. Okay, firewood. Yeah, there's some stuff I can drop here. Why are these not stacking? It's not much, but it's something. I'm not coming back this way, otherwise I'd bother putting them all in the container. Okay. Then in medical supplies, I don't need these. Okay. Yeah, I need to get... I think I need to get to the lake cabins. I want to say there was a pair of gloves there. Yeah, I can't make improvised wraps. Oh, I do know how to make a wolfskin coat now, though. So that's something. Oh, he let me keep the rifle. Nice. Yeah. I really don't want to get frostbite. Let's get to the camp office, do as much repairing as we can.
Can't feel my feet.
That's a weird thing to say when your feet are one of the few parts of you that shouldn't be at risk for frostbite. Yeah, that's sprain risk. That's frostbite risk. I think I just got frostbite risk on my head. Okay, maybe we stop in here and start a fire. Just for safety. If we had anything to burn. Okay, we've got book and coal, so. And just so much accelerant.
Well, thank goodness for that. That'll come in handy.
Let's warm up a cup of coffee. Okay, we've got an hour and 15 minutes on there. How long does it take to try to repair this one set? Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there are like no sticks. Let's go ahead and throw another piece of coal on there then. Hour 18. boots better. "13 minutes left on there. That's fine." And we'll go up and over. Whew. If I hadn't let myself get mauled by the bear just that once, I'd be in way better shape. I should have turned there, and I didn't. Yep. Bandage. Go ahead and pain. Out and around, please. Trying desperately to reach known good hand and headwear. Alright, camp office is back this way. God. Nose. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da. The clothing I have is now back to being warm enough, so I just need to make sure my extremities are covered, so I don't suffer from frostbite risk. I genuinely don't remember if I left mittens or hats in here. Like, I was not picking every single thing up, so it's totally possible. Yep.
This will come in handy.
Mitten. Alright, hat's gonna be a little more hit or miss, I think. Let's see here. Apparently I never searched this filing cabinet. Hey look, key to lake cabin number 3.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
That is good. Maybe there'll be a hat in lake cabin number 3. Never searched the first aid kit? There's a whetstone there? I really was not paying attention in here. Yeah, I did read that. I just didn't take it, so I will take it now. Okay. Harvest. Harvest. Yeah, improvised head and hand wraps weren't a thing yet. When survival mode was made. Okay. The rest of this is in fine condition. Just, you know. Don't have any friggin' hat. Can't be pants on head crazy either, apparently. Oh, there was barely anything left in that. Interesting. All right. Let's cut across over to the lake cabins and see if there is a hat over there for me. There is no weak ice here, which is nice. Honestly, I could probably ditch the rifle, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I need to make my way across to there. Do 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 do. Okay. Wolves still exist. I guess I don't ditch the rifle yet. Okay. And away we go. I would just really like a hat. Wolves make good eating until you get parasites. No, food is a thing I have not been hurting for in this save at all. All right, anybody got a hat in here? Nah, it's a pair. You can front and back.
Could end up being useful.
No, I think I'm actually gonna. Well, I'll take it and harvest it. Man, no hat, huh? Like I see that that's the reward for finding the key and coming here. Okay. Well, I will check the other cabins while I'm here. maybe I'll get lucky. And either way, it'll take me around to the river, which will take me up to the dam eventually. Hey, a hat! Okay, I did leave a hat somewhere. Fantastic. I am no longer at risk of frostbite. Nothing else matters. Yep, just follow the river up to the dam and hope there's an aurora tonight. That's the plan. Go straight through these wolves. The only way out is through. Every which way but loose. Other things. Is that a body? Or a bench? It's a bench. Cool. Okay, do not have the key to that cabin. I'm gonna do something ridiculous. Because I'm impatient. And because I've got 4 emergency stims, so... You know. Smoke them if you got them, right? Okay. Yeah, exactly. With a stim, if I fall through, I can just run along the bottom of the lake. 100% accurate. I think, yeah. Yep.
Have a little sleep right here.
Honestly, Mackenzie, I might. Nice little 4-hour nap. All according to Keikaku. Look at all the time I saved. It's not an aurora, unfortunately, so I'll need to make it through to tomorrow night at least, but here we are. Oh. Keikachu. Keikachu's my favorite Pokemon. It's Pikachu, but with a fat ass.
Okay.
Okay. Got a bunch of rifle ammo that I don't really need. Like, I know I'm gonna lose a bunch of my gear. I remember what happens. Get fucking Metroided for Chapter 4. Because in Chapter 3 you play as Astrid. At least that's what's in my head. Oh dear. Okay, there's the bridge off in the distance there. Just barely visible if you look at the left of the screen there. So that means I'm almost to the dam. Which means I just need to wait for an aurora. So I can use the elevator. La elevator. Ba 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 da ba ba da. I don't remember if I checked both of these buildings. How weird is that?
I think I can use this.
Okay. Okay. I definitely didn't check this one. Which means I had to have checked that one, because that's where I got the key. Hey, it's Methuselah. Hey, I didn't murder anybody but a bear this time.
Oh, Mackenzie. So you're still alive.
Methuselah. You appear in the strangest places.
Yes, you do.
You've left your mark and have overcome great odds so far. But this part of the world still holds some secrets.
I'm not sure this is the right time for...
There are still stories that need to be told if you wish to play a part in them. There is always time for that. But if you are in a hurry, by all means go. Nobody would fault you for continuing your journey onward.
You know, it's been a hell of a slog out there. Never mind that damn bear. It couldn't have been easy for you either. You seem strangely calm about the hostility of this place.
I have wandered these paths alone, my friend. I was a walker. Now I'm a watcher. I'm here to observe these times and help where I may.
As strange as it is to run into you again, it's good to find a familiar face in all this frigid wilderness. And keep to your paths. If this is a reckoning, as you say, I hope ours cross again.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's a nice fire. I'm gonna take a nap next to him for a bit. Free fire, right? Why not take advantage? Let's heat up some of this reishi tea. Eat some of our worst quality food. Maybe get food poisoning right here and now. Do I have any cans? Oh, I have a cooking pot and cans. Okay. Make some coffee. Drink this coffee. Make some more coffee. Make some more coffee. Okay, that's all the coffee. So now let's make tea. Oh, am I out of water? Oh. All right. Good. Let's go sort this stuff by condition. Oh, okay. Won't be able to repair that anytime soon. Cool, 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 cool. Trying to pass time till there's an aurora. Sit here and play solitaire for 9 hours. Okay. Make some herbal tea. Drink some herbal tea. Sleep for a couple hours. Sleep for a few more hours. There we go.
What's that?
That's what I was hoping for. Figure I want to finish the chapter. Oh, I should take my can. I don't need the cooking pot. You can have the cooking pot, Methuselah. But my recycled can is coming with me.
Something's gotta go.
Eat the rest of this peanut butter. Eat this chocolate bar. Drink a coffee. Again, not that there's any point in me doing all this. I'm just, like, operating on autopilot, I guess. I have the flashlight, might as well use it. I never did learn the control room code. Never mind, I guess I did.
There it is.
Okay. Let's see here. It's like 33-ish. 31. 10. Come on. 46. Okay.
That'll come in handy.
I'll take the lens. It's... I shouldn't. I don't need it. But I'm taking it. I can get another flashlight if I wanted.
What have we here?
Okay. So, did the switch box. Yep. Take the note.
Oh. I guess there's only one way to go from here.
Alright. And now we get beamed on the back of the head by Mathis, I think?
Holy shit, what was that?
Oh, right, we have to explore the guts of the dam first. Fluffy! No! Okay. So...
Damn it.
Ow.
The pain. Feels like it's still burning.
Okay. Don't stand on live electrical wires, kids. Ow. I think I'm gonna use a stim again just to get my condition up a little bit. Okay, can't go out that door. That's not something I can actually interact with. Let's go ahead and take a nap. I think we're in time doesn't move mode right now. Okay. Just need to wrap up here. Where the hell is the door? Final cutscene. Oh, okay. Exit. That's something. How do I get there? That's a climbing rope, but I don't think I can get across there, can I? Quick save.
Holy shit, that's hot.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, I can't walk across there. I don't know. If I break this, am I able to crawl through? Doesn't look like it. Oh, am I an idiot? Can I get across there? I am, in fact, dumb. Okay. Get the rest of the way across. Oh, I need to drop 10 kilos worth of stuff. Or not 10, like 3 kilos. Okay. You would think, Starnerf, and yet, here we are. Yep, don't know the key code. Please just let me out.
Watch out.
Okay, so that brings me here. Which accomplishes what? Ah. Shuts all that down. Which actually lets me get across. Okay. What's that bark? Okay, that just occasionally stops sparking. Interesting. There we go. There's me getting wang-dangled in the head. Now we can watch this cutscene. Why did you hit me in the head?
Locked case. Wow, that is interesting. A locked metal case is a thing of the old world, stranger. A world of closed doors and things being off limits.
Okay. Why? Why you do this to me?
Yeah, see, I was part of that world. But that world's over. This is my world now. And in my world, I make the rules.
Okay.
In my world, see, there are no locks.
I don't know the code.
Your
Also,
world
it's
sounds
only
crazy.
3 digits. You could
What's
just...
in the case?
I have no idea.
What is in the case?
I hope it's painkillers.
Your ID says you're a pilot.
Yes.
You have a plane somewhere?
It crashed.
My plane wouldn't do you any good.
Yeah, should I show you what happened to the last person who lied to me? She didn't look so pretty after I was done.
She?
Oh, so now he's ready to talk. Well, don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
So you're holding that axe backwards? Okay. Game preview. That's what it was called. Xbox game preview. All right. I am going to run this through. There we go. And then I'm going to say quit to menu. Thank you everybody for joining. That went on a little longer than I intended because I wanted to get to that ending scene. Next time, we will be playing Astrid. That'll be likely on Saturday. So thank you everybody for hanging out. You're all cool. Thank you to those who liked and subscribed over on the YouTube side. I appreciate you. You get a button press.
Welcome to the think tank.
And yeah, hopefully I will see some or all of you when we come back for episode 3, Crossroads Elegy. Thank you for your time, everyone. Goodbye.